Not guilty pleas entered for a former Green Bay school board member accused of lying about where he lived for his campaign. 48-year-old Kou Lee, charged with felony election fraud and felony false swearing, accused of misrepresenting his residency on school board candidacy forms. Prosecutors said that he listed a Green Bay duplex address, even though investigators found other people living there, and tax records show a lottery credit at a Hobart home listed at his primary residence. Lee resigned from the Green Bay Area Public School Board last year after questions about his address became public. He'll be back in court next month.